What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys a weakness policy unburdened Sceptile team for ranked Regulation H. Now, when it comes to this team right here, there are a ton of different combos. You got Sceptile and INTELEON. You got INTELEON and Sceptile, considering both of them have certain combos with each other. And then on top of that, you got Sceptile and Hydreigon. So multiple different combos on today's team. We'll talk about Sceptile and INTELEON because that is the main core of this team. So both these Pokemon really powerful. INTELEON can use Ice Shard into Sceptile, popping its weakness policy, and on top of that, popping its unburdened ability, making it super fast and super strong. Sceptile, on the other hand, can Dragon Cheer, Dragon Terra, INTELEON, making Snipe Shot crit 100% of the time. So that's both of those combos, and then on top of that, you can Dragon Cheer Hydreigon, making Hydreigon crit 100% of the time with that Scope Lens as item. Like I said, a lot of different combos on today's team. I'm super excited to be showcasing it. But let's talk about Sceptile a little bit more, as it has Flying Terra and Acrobatics, which pairs up super well with Unburden. It's got Leaf Blade, it's got Detect, and like we already mentioned, Dragon Cheer. Now, our final three Pokemon besides INTELEON, Sceptile, and Hydreigon going to feature Incineroar, Ninetales, and Gholdengo, who are just solid staple meta Pokemon within Regulation H. Incineroar going to be able to do Incineroar things with Intimidates and Fake Outs. Ninetales is going to have Weather Control and be a great special attacker with that Covert Cloak. And speaking of great special attackers, we have Nasty Plot Gholdengo, just a phenomenal Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet all around. Guys, want to rent the team for yourself? Rental code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing this Sceptile Regulation H team. First match coming at you guys, and it's kind of terrible for me considering I'm using an off meta team and I'm top 1000 in Master Tier right now. So we're going to be versus some meta teams. This one's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy wins today, but I feel like we could possibly just go into INTELEON and Sceptile. Not a bad play, to be honest with you guys. I mean, 189 speed. This thing is flying. This thing is flying. It should be able to outspeed pretty much everything. Same with you, 189. Oh, you guys are cooking. You guys are cooking. I am scared of obviously Fake Out with the Weavile, which could be a potential lead for them. But you know what? I'm gonna go into both of these guys. I just think that's a solid lead for us. So we go in with the 1-2 combo. We could go into Ninetales, and I think we want to go into Ninetales just to grant a little bit of weather control for us. And last but not least, we could go Incineroar. We could go Hydreigon. We could go Gholdengo. And I'm kind of looking towards Gholdengo here. Just such a solid Pokemon, and I think that is going to be our play. So let's do it. Let's see how this one plays out. Let's see if we can actually win this one. Like I said, top 1000 in Master Tier. Use this off-meta Sceptile team. We're trying. We're going to give it a run for the money. Gonna give it a run for the money, but there is a chance that they lead Weavile, which could honestly just hurt us because just Fake Out just really annoying and it could be a problem. But I mean, I could Detect and Protect and kind of just figure out how we want to play this one, because Weavile is a fast Pokemon. It is a fast Pokemon. Now, the problem here is 189 speed is kind of like it's a speed tie, 189 with both my Pokemon. So it's like, it's kind of tough for us to just get rolling. But I mean, Detect, Protect, probably our play. Probably our best bet. Or we could just Detect here and honestly just throw a Snipe Shot right over into this slot and just see how much damage we can do, because I think they gotta Fake Out the Sceptile, if anything, right? You could be Power Herb Electro Shot. You could, but I doubt you're Power Herb right now, considering you have Pelipper on your team. Usually when you have Pelipper on your team, there's just no need for that Power Herb kind of combo. So you could swap into Pelipper. I highly doubt it. We're just gonna protect our Sceptile. Let's kind of play off of that. Weavile is sitting here with Fake Out ready to roll, which really bothers me. It's kind of funny because I was going to use a Weavile team today, but then I seen Sceptile and I was just like, all right, we'll use Sceptile today and get rolling with that. But I end up just Detecting with Sceptile. Hopefully they're going to Fake Out this slot. And he goes for Ice Spinner instead, which actually works pretty well. He could pop Weakness Policy for me. He could pop Weakness Policy. And it's good to know that you outspeed my my INTELEON. And you are Power Herb. Wow. Wow, you're Power Herb? That really just throws like a damper on my parade, man. It really does. You are Power Herb. That really sucks. That really sucks. Because INTELEON's just going to survive. I totally forgot I had Focus Sash, which is really good. But Power Herb with you is really just a problem. It really is a problem. But from here, I mean, we don't really need Flying Terra. Leaf Blade should be able to KO you. And I could just Snipe Shot you, but it's really not the play call. I could just protect and kind of read out this turn, which I am going to do. I think you do go for another Ice Spinner. And you're going to pop my Weakness Policy. Hopefully, Sceptile could survive and just take out the Weavile from there. That'd be a nice play. And he's going to go for an Ice Shard here for the KO. He's looking for an Ice Shard KO. I'm not going to pick it up. Not going to pick it up. Leaf Blade is going to launch Unburden. We don't have that right now. We still have Weakness Policy, and we KO the Weavile. Nice. Not bad. Not too bad for us. And he's going to go for a Dragon Pulse, which is fine by me. Sceptile's going to be able to soak that. Does a lot of damage, but still. Still, a lot of damage being +1. Alright, so we have our 2 starters on the field. We outspeed a lot of different Pokemon. They could go into Pelipper from here, and they decided to go into Basculegion. You know, obviously, we have to go into a Leaf Blade here. You could have Aqua Jet, which is the worst part about this. Oh, it's terrible. You're definitely going to go in Aqua Jet here. We have Poison Terror type for you. We do have Golden, which is not bad. Yeah, I knew this battle was gonna be tough. Trying to figure out ways around this. Maybe just detecting, because again, you probably want to go for the. You probably want to go. We gotta try to maybe get a freeze here. You probably. Let's just go for Snipe Shot. But you probably want to go for the Aqua Jet into like the Sceptile slot, which is why I just want to detect here. Yeah, there's the Aqua Jet into the Sceptile slot. Man, this is brutal. This is a rough match for us. It's not rough, it's just like we're playing pretty well. We're trying everything we can to actually like be in this match. We do get a crit with Snipe Shot, which is really good. But the problem here is like these strong meta Pokemon are just countering us so hard. Now we're sitting here, I could go into Ninetales, which might have to be my play. Just to kind of pose that threat. I mean, I do have you, but whoever I bring out, I pretty much have to Terastallize. I pretty much have to Terastallize. And you know what? Are you faster than Archaludon? That's the real question. I think you are. Oh, dude, that's kind of close. Because I really want to just set up a... I really just want to go into like Dragon Terror and Nasty Plot right now. I think that would be our best bet. And then we could just like hard swap the Sceptile and save it for later. Because it is a fast Pokemon. So yeah, I'm going to end up hard swapping here. I think Aqua Jet could fly through here. But I am going to go for Nasty Plot here as well. I really do believe that that's got to be our play. Dragon Terror Nasty Plot. I like it. I like it. We're gonna hard swap into Ninetales. This is brutal. I'm trying here, guys. I'm playing pretty well. I'm playing pretty well for the disadvantage that I'm at. These meta Pokemon, man. I had Inteleon and Sceptile, and now I'm going up against the most meta squad in Regulation H. The rain combo of Archaludon, Basculegion, and Pelipper. But he ends up hard swapping here. This is a perfect time for him to get weather control. But I am going to set up a Nasty Plot. I wonder if he's going to attack the Ninetales slot. I believe he will. You go for Dragon Pulse in that slot? That would be gorgeous if you go Dragon Pulse in that slot. There's no way you go Dragon Pulse into this slot. And I'm just hoping for a little bit of speed here. I really am. I really am. I can freeze dry down this Pelipper, which would be nice. I can hard swap Ninetales if I want to. Again, a few different options for us. He ends up going for Electro Shot. And I wonder if that's into Golden Go. I wonder. And Golden Go should be able to soak. And it kind of sucks. Kind of sucks because that does some nice damage. That does do some nice damage. And you are faster than me, which is not good news. Really not good news for us. It's Pelipper Sash. We do get back out a little bit of leftovers, which is good news. I gotta go for Freeze Dry and look for the KO here. And if I can, I mean, Shadow Ball is our play. This thing is just beefed up. This thing is just a bulky little Pokemon. We gotta go for a Shadow Ball here. We gotta get off the Shadow Ball. It sucks. I really wish Golden Go was outspeeding this Archaludon. That would have been a big time play for us. We're gonna end up seeing a Terra type pop out here. And is it gonna be Pelipper? It is gonna be Pelipper. What type do you got, Pelipper? Pelipper's going straight Steel, and that's a big time play for Pelipper. That's a monstrous play for Pelipper. For Pelipper, and Pelipper probably outspeeds my Golden Go, and this is just a problem here, and you protect Archaludon. That pretty much wraps it up. Good game from our opponent here. Great game from our opponent. Freeze Dry launches. Can we get a freeze here? Probably not, right? Yeah, no chance. Shadow Ball is going to get blocked. Tough news here, and Pelipper is definitely attacking Archaludon. set up the Tailwind. So, I mean, you already kind of had speed, so this isn't terrible. This isn't terrible. I do get back some leftovers HP. I could actually just go into another Protect. I could go for Moonblast. I could Hard Swap here and just sacrifice the Sceptile, which might have to be our play just so we get weather control. But, I mean, really, what's the weather doing? It's just helping out our Blizzards. It really is. That's pretty much all it's doing. I mean, you could go for a Flash Cannon here. You could go for Dragon Pulse, so I'm just going to simply Protect here. We're just sitting in a terrible position. It's just not looking good for us. Not even close. It's not even, like, it's not even close right now. Like, we have literally, like, a negative 5% chance of winning this game. Everything has to, like, go perfectly. They have to make some misplays. Like, we didn't play bad. We were just getting out Pokemon, right? These Pokemon are just 10 times better than our Pokemon. Like, we're making great Protect calls, great swap calls, everything all around. It's just we're getting outclassed by the level of Pokemon here. Oh, I'm trying. Don't think I'm not trying here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think I'm not trying. A Dragon Pulse ends me here. Maybe I shouldn't have Terrasilize Golden. I think that was our one rough play. I mean, I get to go into Ninetales. I get weather control. There is a chance that you hard swap Pelipper back out here. But there is also a chance where you just simply attack and win the game. Right? I mean, I'm going to go for a Blizzard here. And if I can, which I probably can't because Dragon Pulse is going to fly, I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball. Yep, there's Dragon Pulse. GG's. Get taken out my gold and go, bye-bye. Maybe I should just Shadow Ball instead of Nasty Plotting, but I feel like we needed that Nasty Plot to kind of get over that hump and start, like, one-shotting Pokemon. And just use that as, like, a snowball effect. But, yeah, this is not looking good. Maybe a double freeze would be nice. And, yo, you got U-turn. That's a great move for Pelipper. Wasn't expecting the old U-turn. So we got off Tailwind, we got off all that good stuff. We'll eventually get weather control, but this Archulon is just too big of a threat for us to deal with. In all honesty, we probably should have brought like Hydreigon or something. Blizzard launches. It does solid damage. No Freezy pops, and this is just a simple Flash Cannon here for victory, right? So yeah, Archulon getting the best of us here. Blizzard actually did really respectable damage, and this is not a stamina. This is a sturdy Archulon. So I think turn 1 was where it really got rough, considering we lost Inteleon, because I really didn't expect this Pokemon to be Power Herbed. It kind of threw me off considering they had Pelipper, and that worked out really well in their favor. But they bring back out Pelipper. Electroshock comes out here. I think either that or Flash Cannon's KOing me. And it's game set match. You might not even have Flash Cannon. You might not have Flash Cannon, which would make sense. But out comes the final Electroshot. He's +3, I think. And yeah, that's GG. So, 0-1 to get things started. Not a bad match, but we ended up taking that L. So, guys, hopping into our second match here. Looking to bounce back. We are 0-1, going up against another meta squad. So, it is definitely going to be tough. They got Talonflame. They got Goldengo. They got Ninetales alongside with Dragonite, Rillaboom, and Ursaluna. I mean, I could honestly just try to go into this combo again of these two. And I think I am going to end up doing that. I do like that. I definitely do like that. I do also like Incineroar here. I feel like Incineroar is a solid Pokemon just because of its typing. Last but not least, either Hydreigon or Goldengo. Or even Ninetales is a bad. I think Ninetales is actually really powerful here. And we are going to end up going Ninetales, because Ninetales is going to be super effective not only into the Dragonite, but into the Rillaboom and Ursaluna, which are just really strong Pokemon that they could definitely be bringing. I mean, Goldengo is going to be a little bit of an issue, but we'll figure out ways to deal with it. I'm kind of hoping we could just pop Unburden Sceptile here and get one, but there is a chance that they do lead Talonflame, which could be a little rough for us. I mean, Gale Wings, all that good stuff, kind of a problem. Tailwind, also a problem, but Sceptile with Unburden should outspeed a lot of these Pokemon within Tailwind. I do like that. I do like that. I mean, Fake Out with Rillaboom could be also an issue, but I mean, at that point, we could just like hard swap into it Incineroar or Double Protect. Double Protect's not bad. Not a terrible play. It's not a terrible play. But again, Talonflame's just, oh man. Talonflame's just a problem, man. I hate going up against Talonflame. Talonflame's just, it's just so quick. It hits super hard. We're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna give it a try here. We're gonna give it a try. Hopefully Sceptile just gets going. But that's like the difference. Like when I'm recording, I'm trying to use like fun combos, and I know when I'm versus people, they're trying to push rank. So they're leading the best possible Pokemon that they can lead. Whereas I'm leading like, okay, let's lead these fun Pokemon. They end up going Talonflame and Ursaluna. Could easily be a Tailwind play. And honestly, we're gonna go Terra type here, just in case the Brave Bird flies out here. And we're going to go into a Leaf Blade and just a nice little Ice Shard into my Sceptile. Just to pop all this Unburden nonsense. We're doing this. We're doing this. He could protect Ursaluna, which would be scary. I would not like that one bit. I simply would not like that. But I could also see like a Tailwind play into a Hyper Voice, which I kind of feel like that's happening. Which is why I just want to Unburden pop and then outspeed and maybe just Leaf Blade Ursaluna down. But he ends up just withdrawing Ursaluna. And who you got cooking in here? Is this going to be Golden Go? It is Golden Go. Such a solid swap. So we end up clicking this Terra button. Pretty solid for us. Wonder if he pops a Tailwind. I'm curious to see if he pops a Tailwind. I Focus Sash on my Inteleon, which is good news. And Ice Shard is going to launch here. So Ice Shard does decent damage. Pop the weakest policy. We get Unburden rolling. How much damage could Leaf Blade do to this Golden Go? That's the real question. But first and foremost, what's Talonflame doing? Dual Wing Beat, which we should soak. That's actually big time news. Because it is good to know that we could actually maybe just KO this Talonflame. So that does minimal damage considering that's just good typing. And I think the play is here to just Ice Shard this Talonflame down. Because we showed that our first turn priority actually goes first. And then just Acrobatics and look to KO this thing. Because we can get rid of Gale Wings by doing this. We can definitely get rid of Gale Wings, which would be massive. If I can KO Talonflame here, without them setting up Tailwind, that's really good for us. That is really good for us. Yeah, I'm really hoping that could be our turn. So that was a great swap for them to actually swap out the Ursaluna into a perfect typing of Golden Go. But again, I mean, sitting here, our Inteleon showed that it outspeeds its Gale Wing moves. So if Ice Shard can outspeed it, we can take away Gale Wings right here. Yep, bye-bye Gale Wings. And then Acrobatics can fly and hopefully KO. I mean, Terra boost it. Yep, see it later. Terra boost it, +2 on attack. I mean, it's double damage when you have no items, so that works out really well for us. And he's going to end up setting up a nasty spot, allowing us to actually get off another turn here with my boys. So I could double down into this Golden Go if I want to. I mean, Snipe Shot's not bad. I could drag... Ooh, I could drag into your Snipe Shot. I got the speed to do it right now. I've got the speed to do it. And that might be my play. Depending on who they bring out here, that might be my play. Because this nasty pop Pokemon's looking rather annoying. It's going to be Ninetales. So Ninetales comes out here. Ninetales shouldn't have any first turn priority. And I think I'm just going to Dragon Cheer up. And send a Snipe Shot over into Golden Go. That is going to be my play. That is going to be my play. Because I really want to get rid of this Golden Go. If I can get rid of this Golden Go with a Dragon Cheer play. Oh my lord. That would be gorgeous. That would be gorgeous. If I could just get rid of this Golden Go. We could be sitting in a decent position. Especially showcasing both these combos in one battle. And he protects the Ninetales. Hold up. Hold up. This could be a really good turn for us. This could be an insane turn. If this Snipe Shot KOs, this turn is phenomenal. If this Snipe Shot KOs, this is a phenomenal turn. So we end up going for the Dragon Cheer play. Snipe Shot launches. Actually, this thing really is bulky. That not a crit? Did I not crit? And he crits? Hold up. Did I not crit that last one? Okay, I understand why. I wasn't Dragon Terra. Makes sense. Okay, no. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Alright, that's still fine. I still like that turn. But I totally forgot that I had to be Dragon Terror to get that guaranteed crit. Alright, so my crit chance is still pretty high. Going into Incineroar, probably our play here. You could be Covert Cloaked onto the Ninetales slot. And you might want to protect the Golden Go. However, I do think our play is to just drop a Flare Blitz in the slot and go for another crit here with Snipe Shot. That's what I'm gonna hope. You could protect Golden Go. You could easily protect Golden Go, but I'm definitely ripping a Flare Blitz here. I'm definitely ripping a Flare Blitz. I have to get rid of this Golden Go, man. I really want to double down in the Golden Go, but again, there is a chance that this thing does protect. There is a hands down easy chance of this thing protecting. So we got Incineroar out on the field. I'm kind of hoping it protects this turn. Actually, I don't know. I would need Flare Blitz to KO in order for that to be some sort of value. But man, I really wish we would have gotten a crit last turn. So now I'm kind of relying on it here. Man, I totally forgot that. It's not a guaranteed hit without the Dragon Terror. Give it to me here. Let's go. There it is. We needed that. We needed that. So the Dragon Cheer play does come in clutch. Snipe Shot picking up the KO. Blizzard's going to launch. You are going to take out my INTELEON. No big deal. That's a big deal. That right there is a big deal. That's a big deal. But it shouldn't be. Like, why are you getting a freeze here? I'm a fire type Pokemon. Incineroar, you're the man. Flare Blitz melts it. I totally forgot about that too. Thank you. Flare Blitz melts it. Get on out of here. You and your freezes. Thank the Lord Flare Blitz melts it. Because that would have been a real issue. Especially with Ursaluna coming out here. But now I got my Ninetales, my gal Ninetales right here, ready to roll. Should be able to outspeed this lovely little bear. And do they still have Terra type? They do. They do still have Terra type. We're gonna go for knockoff just to get rid of this item. And we should just be going for Blizzard here. Blizzard's gonna do the most damage. And it's actually 100% while it's in the snow. Now the thing is, Ninetales should be able to outspeed. Incineroar shouldn't be able to outspeed. Which actually this match isn't over yet. They can still just like Earth Power my Incineroar. I mean, if they don't Terrasilize, I mean, we should be fine. They don't Terrasilize here, but I feel like they have to Terrasilize. They have to go normal Terra. And there it is. So this match, again, not even close to being over. Hopefully I can get a freeze. Maybe we can return the favor here. And you got Ghost Terra popping out here. Okay, we are going for knockoff, which is a great move up against this slot. And Blizzard launches. Give me a Freezy Pop. Damage is decent. We do get a crit there. And we repay the freeze. Okay, so this game actually evens out. And we're outspeeding regardless. So this was over regardless. The freeze did not matter considering we were outspeeding that Ursaluna. It was just a bad choice of Terra. But GG's. We start off 1-1. Looking to go into our final match. Looking to go 2-1 and grab ourselves a winning record. What a second match. So guys, your boy is playing really good right now, but we are sitting 1-1. But look at this, third and final match, going up against an off-meta team. So this one should be fun. We got to showcase both combos of INTELEON and Sceptile there. In match number 2, we Dragon Cheered up. We also Unburdened Weakness Policy boosted, and they both worked wonders. But now we're going up against a Haunter team, which is pretty cool. They got Magnezone, they also got Noivern, they got Donphan, who I absolutely love. I'm a big fan of elephants. And then they got Hitmonlee and Toedscruel. Could go Dragon Cheer Sceptile here. We could just, boost all this up. Be going with that. And that is something I do like. Because considering we showcased both of these already. Actually, I kind of want to Unburden boost. Instead of Dragon Cheer. We don't have a Fake Out user, which is pretty good for us. So I am going to go into the Unburden boost. It just seems like definitely the play. I also like Incineroar here. And last but not least, let's go Hydreigon with the Scope Lens and just hopefully maybe we can pop off a crit or two. I mean, if we do get out the chance, we can always just Dragon Cheer like we did in the last match. If Sceptile stays on the field a bit too long, Dragon Cheer definitely came up clutch for us. I mean, that Snipe Shot crit was massive. We needed one of them to be a crit. And the second one was, and that was just huge for us. Considering that Golden Go was actually Nasty Plot boosted, it would have been a big time threat, and it probably would have just ripped up into my team, and actually, we would have lost the match. So, I don't mind this. Noivern comes out here. Hitmonlee comes out here as well. I mean, we could just go Flying Terra Acrobatics and just pick up the KO, which is definitely my play. And then just do this. Noivern's probably going to pop the Tailwind, but at that point, I mean, I can Ice Shard it down and Unburden Sceptile. Might actually still outspeed it. So, let's see. Out comes the beautiful Terra type of Flying here, just for the Acrobatics boost. I mean, Acrobatics probably still KO and Hitmonlee, regardless. Could be Focus Sash as well. But I just like the typing here. I really do like the typing. So we do this. Fake Out. Totally didn't know you had Fake Out, which kind of sucks. Ice Shard launches, and we're down half HP right now. What are you doing, Noivern? You KOing me, Noivern? I feel like you're KOing me, Noivern. Noivern, what are you doing here? You're scaring me, man. You're scaring me. Tailwind, okay. What's called should still outspeed. Sceptile should still outspeed. I'm gonna go Ice Shard here. It's 4 times super effective. It should do at least half, so I'd rather go for this and just chunk up some damage right now instead of going for a Blizzard here. Ice Shard launches, does great damage. And no, you are outspeeding me, and I'm surviving. That's beautiful. Acrobatics launches, so we're able to get that off at least, which is really good news for me. And that is just KO and Hitmonlee. That's huge. That is huge. Now, from here I could just attack Sceptile and maybe just go for a Blizzard this next turn. That could be the play. Depending on who they throw out, it's going to be Magnezone. I have Focus Sash, so I feel like you have to attack me, and I could honestly just hard swap out and get out the Ninetales. I don't have Ninetales. Oh, Ninetales would be good. Do I go for the Blizzard? Because Blizzard will KO. Blizzard will KO. I'm just going to Detect here. Let's play it smart. Go for Detect, and we're going to go for a little bit of RNG action here. Give me the Noivern hit. We need the Noivern land, not the Magnezone land. We need the Noivern land. We need the Noivern land here. And now comes the Terror type. Sad news. Can we get a freeze? We could hope for a freeze. We could hope for a freeze. And no, Magnezone gets the Terror type into straight electric. They don't know I'm Focus Sash, which is great news here. We are detecting the Sceptile, which if I had to guess, they're probably attacking it with the Noivern, right? So the tech flies out here. All I'm asking for. Oh, you're going Heat Wave. You're taking off my Sash. You're taking off my Focus Sash, aren't you? Not my Focus Sash. And out comes Discharge. Okay. So, I mean, you're going to deal some damage to your Noivern. Oh, you have Telepathy. Never mind. And this is getting a little scary. This is getting a little scary. Okay. I feel you. I understand. We got to waste out a few Tailwind turns at least. So, I am going to go into Incineroar here. I'm going to fake out the Noivern, who could be Covert Cloaked. It definitely could be Covert Cloaked. Let's see how many turns left in Tailwind, because we might just swap the Sceptile and save it. Attack drops to special attackers, doesn't do too much. You could be Covert Cloak and Noivern. They got 1 turn left in Tailwind. I can get off a Leaf Blade in that slot. I really want to do that. I'm going to hope that you're not Covert Cloak. I have a feeling you are, man. You're not. That's massive. Do you outspeed Sceptile? You do. That's huge. So we get off some nice damage on the Magnezone. That's a big time play for us. Another Discharge is going to fly. Incineroar, all I'm asking is you don't be paralyzed. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking, Incineroar. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Okay, so not a bad turn. We end up just going with the simple play of faking out the Noivern and hoping it's not Covert Cloak. It would have sucked if it was, but good thing it wasn't. Tailwind finally ends. We got Hydreigon, Incineroar out on the field. Assault Vest on the Incineroar, which is a really good item right now. And Hydreigon here. I mean, hopefully Hydreigon's just outspeeding. That could be pretty good, because I could go into a Heat Wave. I could just rip a Dark Pulse, and I'm kind of thinking of just ripping a Dark Pulse here. And look at the KOU, and just going for a knockoff into Magnezone. And you got Draco Meteor. That's game. That's game, and you're outspeeding. Thanks for playing. So, gonna go 1 and 2 for today's video. Kind of wish we had that Terror type at this time, but big time plays from Noivern. Noivern's a strong Pokemon. This charge is gonna fly here. Telepathy going crazy, and this is gonna bring Incineroar down to like beginning of red, about a little bit in between. And knockoff's gonna fly. At least we pick up the KO on the Magnezone, but from here we just don't outspeed, and it's a big time problem. So probably protecting Hydreigon was probably the play. Definitely was the play, but Choice Specs Magnezone is just doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Big time damage. Fan comes out for the final Pokemon, and at least if we're losing today, it's going to be to a team like this. Really cool off-meta team that they got the showcase. I'm going to go for a Flare, which we're probably just like a knockoff, try to KO the Noivern, but they're just going to outspeed us, probably throw an Air Slash, and that's going to be game. Yep, there's the Air Slash. GG's to our opponent. We go 1 and 2 for today's video. Showcased this team really well, and I still feel as we played solid all around. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Sceptile and INTELEON combo in high Master Tier in Ranked Regulation H. I absolutely love this team so much. Definitely wish I would have used this team when I was climbing to Master Tier for this new season, considering I versed a bunch of meta teams today. Not the last team. So huge shout out to our last opponent for actually beating us with that cool off meta team. But still, all around, I thought we played great, and we got to showcase Sceptile and INTELEON to their fullest potential. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positive every day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.